Good morning, you guys. You see what day it is? It's Wednesday. Okay. Yesterday I went to Lowe's and got all that stuff for plants. And remember, no, you can't see. Let me turn the flash. Oh no, I don't know if the light will help. But anyway, you see this elephant? Okay, I'm gonna pot it. I've had it for years. I'm going to put some of those rocks in here, and that small plant that I bought, I'm gonna put it in here. Okay. But I came to tell you a little bit of news that's not the best, but it's, I don't want to. Why am I coming over here? Oh, I was good. First of all, I'm all over the place. It is 5:40 in the morning, and today is November 7th. It ain't no 7th. Maybe it's the 5th. Let me take this filter off. I don't know. I just wanted the day, but it's too dark. Okay, it's still dark, but that's okay. It's because I'm dark. It's dark in here. Look, I didn't finish my water. That's all I wanted to tell you. I'm supposed to do 64 ounces a day. I got to tell Rebecca, my friend, today that it was a 2-week challenge. I messed up yesterday, so I only did 40 ounces. Okay, that's that. Now, I'm going to tell her. But that's okay. I'm doing it again today. It's not a big deal. Okay, we got this weight bench. Now, it's not portable, but it folds. Okay, I'll show you when I pull it out so you can see what it looks like. And then I got it off of Amazon, so if you like it, you could get it. I'll show you the details later. And this is a mat that you put down on the floor, and then you put this on top. And then here are the weights that I got. Okay, boom. So a little mini gym, I guess. And I have a little jump rope thing. Okay, now I'm in here. I'm watching Task on HBO Max. That's a good show. But I'm in here this morning putting up my dishes, cleaning the kitchen. Here's my my tea. Turmeric, ginger root. This is how I make it. I peel it. And I don't peel the ginger. I just cut it. And black pepper. That's the first thing I drink every day. Then I'm putting up dishes. And I just wanted to say good morning because I haven't been here in a minute. But I took me out some fish, some tilapia. Probably fry some fish today. I got to do these dishes. Here's my water. I filled it up already. So I'm going to do 2 of these today to make up for yesterday. That's what I said I'm going to do. Okay. Just came to say good morning. Bye. All right. Let me show you what I got. I brought it in here. Okay. So at some point, I don't know if I'm doing it today or what, but I bought this plant right here. Okay. I'm going to put this plant in my elephant. Okay. And I bought these rocks. Now, I have to, because I'm going to put this in the elephant, too. I just have to read how to do it. Do you put the dirt first and then the rocks? Or do you put, like, a little bit of rocks and dirt and rocks? I don't know. Okay. But that's that. Okay? I just wanted to show you that. Okay. So now, I took my Metamucil. And also, this is my plant I've had for a very long time. This is my first baby girl. She goes in and out. Look at that. Because she's sensitive. But she bounces back all the time. So she looks good. You just can't overwater her, and she likes sunlight. So I kept her over here. I kept her right here. You know that. Because I get good sun from that window and this one. But I don't always necessarily want her in the kitchen right here. Like, I want her somewhere else. But this is my workspace for my 9 to 5 shit, right? And I don't, obviously, whatever. Okay, she can't be here. It's not enough space. This would be a good spot right here. Sometimes I set her up there, but that's my paperwork and all of that. So it's not really a permanent spot. I just sit her there sometimes so she can get some light. Okay, but don't mind. Look at this. I went to Walmart. Look at these chips. Okay, we're not going to go there. Okay, and then this is Debbie. I showed you Debbie, right? She is just dying. Let me turn this light on. Look at how bad she look. Look, guys. Are you kidding me? She's getting worse every day. That's why I had to go yesterday. I had to go yesterday. So I asked AI, and I took a picture of her, and AI said the spot is probably okay. But, well, basically, she doesn't like direct sunlight, okay? So I have her here. She can get a little bit when this window's open over here and when the door's open, but she doesn't really need direct sunlight. She doesn't like it. She's very temperamental. This is a peace lily. She cannot be overwatered, and I've definitely overwatered her. And on top of that, she needs a pot that drains, okay? Because she rots easily. So that's why I went and bought the new pot. Did I show you the new pot? Oh, here it is. Okay. This is the new pot she's going in. Okay, here she go. And then I got this from Walmart. This is like some kind of decorative plate. It's not even... I just couldn't... This needs something for the water to fall in. I didn't know what to do. I was lost. I couldn't find nothing at Lowe's that matched. I wish I could find a ceramic shiny black. I'll look later, but for now, I have to punch this hole out in here. There's a hole in there. Man, I had to read all of this. I didn't know none of this, okay? There's a hole in there. I got to punch it out. And then when I water her, the water can drain in there. But I asked AI, is she savable? And AI said yes, okay? That she will bounce back. So I'm going to repot her today. Sorry, Debbie. We're going to get it together. Okay, gotta go. Okay, you guys, I decided to return that little flat, that black pot, the ceramic pot. Is it ceramic? The black pot that I told you I got for Lowe's for my plant. I decided to return that. That went from Walmart. That came from Walmart. The black saucer. I'm going to go ahead and find me the one that I want. But now I'm going to make my husband's tea. He's on his way home from work. Dang, I gotta find something. I'm gonna look right now. I was gonna meditate, but I do need to read, so I'll probably read. But yeah. Okay, I just wanted to tell you that. That's gonna go back. Okay, bye. You don't attract what you want. You attract who you are. You don't attract what you want. You attract who you are. Let it sink in. And they say it's just science. It's logical science. So quantum physics is something I'm going to start reading about and studying a little bit. Because from what I can tell, that it aligns the most with my belief system. It really does. And my son is the one who introduced me to it. Well, I've heard of quantum physics, but I've never wanted to research it or like read into it. But the older I get, and he's like, "Mom, I thought of you right when he heard it or saw the video, whatever." And it's about a 3-minute video, and I was like, "Son, that's everything I say and believe." He's like, "I know." That's why I sent it. I'm like, oh my God. So is that what I believe? Because I always feel like I'm like in this space where I really don't fit into a category like religion, spirituality, physics, science, atheism. I don't know. I just know this is how I feel. This is what I believe. This aligns with my thoughts. And it's a little bit of everything. But I'm going to study quantum physics, and I just wonder if maybe that fits my mold the most. But I just love to study that kind of stuff, But yeah, so one of the things is they said is this is a particular lady, a black lady, but I was listening to her and she was like, you don't attract what you want, but who you are. And that's going to sting. It's going to sting a little bit for some of y'all. But if you some shit going on, we don't like it, It's you. It's not the other person, which I already knew that. We already knew that, right? But that's part of the theory of quantum physics. It fits the mold. So anyway, I just thought I would share that. All right, gotta go. Oh, my husband's almost home and he wants potatoes, breakfast potatoes. So I'm gonna make us some breakfast potatoes and he wants sausage and eggs. He is so simple. And he's like, do you feel like doing potatoes? Of course. If you want it, I'm gonna do it. And he does not like it when I say that. But this is the thing, you guys. This is the thing. Because I have had comments before, right? It's like turkey bacon and pork sausage and my potatoes. All right, here's my husband's breakfast plate, and here is mine. Bye. Okay, I'm getting ready to try to do this on this plastic, you guys, without making a big mess because I don't want to go outside and bend over in the ground. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do this. It won't take long. Let's do one thing at a time. Okay, y'all, did the elephant. This is how the elephant came out. I hope it don't die. Okay, between me and you. Now here's the big problem right here, Debbie. All right, so I got it in there now. Okay, now remember they said don't overwater it. Look, I done tore this up. Look at this. Look at this motherfucker. I'm going to leave it in there. Fuck it. Now I am going to cut these off. These dead ones. So we can start fresh. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Anyway. Look, I got to clean all this shit up. Good thing we don't eat at this table for real. It's just decoration. Okay. Now it can't be too wet. Now there is a hole at the bottom of this. But again, I'll get to that in a minute, okay? There's moisture in the dirt that's in the middle of this that was in that existing pot, that was in this pot. And that was one of the problems. This was soaking wet at the bottom, and this plant doesn't like to be over moisturized, see? And it didn't have any holes to drain, that was the problem. So there is some moisture in here, so I'm not gonna water it. Please don't die, Debbie. Let me get this together and clean up my mess. Bye. Okay, so I'm done for now, y'all. I left the elephant here, and then left all this, and then let me show you what I did with that other plant. And then I actually need to get to work. And this is where I put it. Not too bad, right? I watered it a little bit. I just sprayed a little water on it. I did put a few of those decorative rocks in here at the top. And the soil's underneath. So we'll see how it goes. And it does have a little hole at the bottom for drainage. I'm going to go ahead and just hold on to this. Remember I said I was going to return it. But the way, if it leaks a little, it'll leak into that. And we'll see how it goes. It's getting a little bit of sunlight when I do have the door open every now and then. Like, I'm about to get to work and stuff. So my husband's going to go to bed. So I'm going to close that door. But for now, you know, the little bit of light it gets. And then it can also get light from this window here. So, and then I'm going to leave that one in the kitchen. All right. Bye. We have another change. Okay. I put the rest of the decorative rocks in here. This is a fake plant. Okay. So, I was trying to tell my husband it felt something was off about that. And he's like, well, move the plant. And I was like, the elephant? He said, yeah, that one doesn't go. The white one goes. I was like, okay. So he sits in his chair and yells suggestions. Okay, so look. Now that looks good, doesn't it? And that's a real plant. Still got the decoratives, blah, blah, blah. I still got this is also a real plant. But the elephant fits just fine there, doesn't it? And the elephant represents what, you guys? Isn't it good luck or something like that? But anyway, bye. I ended up melting a little bit of cheddar and Colby Jack cheese on top. Just a little bit.